welcome, my name is Fundamentally, and today I'm going to be doing a review for Sinister 2. Dear God, being stabbed in the ass by a pitchfork would have been more enjoyable than this film. Seriously, it's that bad. This was my second time watching the film. I had originally watched this film about a year ago because I found it on Blu-ray for $1 and I wanted to watch it even though I had never seen the first film. Yeah, it was a bit confusing, but I was able to follow it, and overall I thought the film was a below-average horror movie. I didn't love it, I didn't hate it, I sorta just thought it was meh. Having seen the original film now, I wanted to watch Sinister 2 and see how good or bad it actually is after a proper watch of the first film. And well, the power of good filmmaking compels thee! I'll go get the case now. This film fucked up everything that the original Sinister did and then some. I truly dislike this movie. I'm getting ready to spoil something about one of the minor characters from the first film. It's not a major spoiler, and it's not an important character, it's just a minor character spoiler, but I do want to go ahead and give you a warning for that now, because it is a minor spoiler for the original film. So, our story follows Deputy So-and-so. The problem is, he is no longer a deputy, he has been fired, and he's of course become a private detective, sort of, kind of, maybe. Because, you know, all cops, when they lose their jobs, become private detectives, because I don't bloody know film. He is trying to prevent spooky, sinister things from happening in any way, shape possible. Well, to do this, he needs to save/help this family. This family consists of this woman and her 2 sons. They are running away from their abusive husband/father and have run to this house. This house is their new home. And, well, the kids find a box with some movies and a projector, and, well, sinister, spooky things start to occur. First up, the whole abusive father subplot is stupid. I understand why it's in this film. It's in this film to add reason. A lot of the things that happen in this film could not happen if not for this plot point. But that doesn't make the plot point any less generic, stupid, or overused. Seriously, I've seen this plot done 10 times better by 10,000 other writers. Okay, that might have been a bit of an exaggerated number, but you get my point. What doesn't help the fact is that the family is not very well acted. Bless the child actors, I'm sure this was one of their first roles, and therefore I can't expect them to be the best of the best, but that doesn't help the fact that they weren't very good actors in this film. Their performances range from "God, kid, please put a little emotion into it," to "Dear God, kid, take it down a notch, what the hell?" Even their mother was not very acted well. I mean, I guess the actress didn't do a terrible job, but she definitely didn't do a good one either. Not to mention the fact that character interactions are legitimately cringy. They're so awkward and badly written that I feel like my face is going to suck in and become a lemon. In general, the writing in this film is magnificently... What the hell? That's not even English! The writing is much worse in this film than it was in the original. The original wasn't a masterpiece, but this film is far worse. The only saving grace of this film is Deputy/Detective So-and-so. He's just as likable as he was in the original Sinister, and he is just as well acted. He's without a doubt the best character and actor in this film. No problem whatsoever. The directing in the original film was good. The directing in this film at best is average. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just sort of blah. They fucked up the horror. One of the best bits about the original Sinister was the fact that they could do legitimately scary scenes and didn't always follow them up with a jump scare. Don't get me wrong, yes, there are jump scares in the original film, but nowhere near as bad as this film. This film has 3 times the amount of jump scares, and dear God, is it one of the worst things about this film. I mean, god damn it, jump scares, you just ruin everything, man. Everything. The amount of times the scenes are completely and utterly ruined by a jump scare is ludicrous. They can't let a scene just be scary and be tense. Within 30 seconds of a tense scene, something goes boo. Irritating. Hell, they even ruined the sinister creature thing. He was legitimately nightmare fuel in the first film. In this film, he's just sort of a creepy looking motherfucker. I was never scared by him in this film. At most, I was slightly creeped out. The first film terrified me. This film couldn't even get more than a ah! And that's only because they kept jump scaring me. Why did you keep jump scaring me? Not to mention the fact that the family murdering has gotten even worse. In the first review I did, I said that I didn't like the family murder in the original film. And I understand I wasn't supposed to like it, but still I didn't find it was as necessary as it should have been. Well, in this film, they toned up the family murder to 11. It's twice as visceral. Hell, if this film had a sponsor by Saw, I wouldn't be surprised. Because seriously, the amount of innocent people being horribly maimed in this film is uncomfortable. No, you don't see everything, but you see a hell of a lot more than you did beforehand. Overall, Sinister should have remained a standalone film because it begins and ends in its own continuity and does not need a sequel. The sequel is terrible. The writing, the directing, the acting, the story pacing, everything just sucks. Unless you are infatuated by Deputy So-and-so, please just skip this film because it is not worth your time, money, or brain processing. If you are in the mood for a terribly made horror film, maybe then check it out. Otherwise, please just skip it entirely. Thanks so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope I didn't poorly word everything too badly. If you'd like to consider subscribing, as always, would be much appreciated. Once again, thanks so very much for watching. Have a nice day, and goodbye. That felt good.